everybody, I'm Kate Conroy.
And I'm Vinny Civitello.
And this is Other People's Business, which is the podcast from the New Jersey Business and Industry Association, which is the largest statewide business association in the whole entire United States of America. Pretty sweet, right?
It's very impressive.
Yeah. For more info on us, visit njbia.org. Shout out to NJ Manufacturers Insurance. They provide home, auto, and workers' comp insurance, and they're the official sponsor of the show. So if you're looking to change up your coverage, check them out. Today, Vin, we have a very special guest.
Yes, our very own Michelle Sakurka, President and CEO of NJBIA, is joining us today. We're going to try to be on our very best behavior. So Michelle, say hi, tell us about yourself.
Hi, well, it's a pleasure to be on NJBIA's podcast. You know, I didn't even know what a podcast was when we started this.
Only took us like 22, 23 episodes.
And I am a loyal listener. I listen in the car.
That's awesome.
So it's great to be here today and join you to talk about whatever we're going to talk about.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Okay, so today's icebreaker is approximately how many unopened email do you have in your inbox at any given time? And any of us can go first.
I can jump in. I don't have a number, but it's obscene.
Obscene?
Okay, so the thing is, we have within our building different emails for each department. So if you're in a department, you get all the emails from that department. I don't know how many you get in your department and how many Michelle gets in hers.
Fair number.
But communications is unreasonable. Like when you're on the communications mailbox, I mean, you're on every press release, every proofing thing that's got to go out. The NJBT, our daily newsletter, there's maybe like 40 emails a day associated with proofing that and getting everybody's track changes and everything. It drives you insane. And so if you ever go on vacation or you're out for more than a day, it explodes.
You don't religiously read all of those proofing?
I try so hard to keep up with it, and it's just impossible. Especially because I'm not technically on the proofing team.
Right.
I'll do it when I have a moment, but like, it's insane.
It's an FYI for you. It's like you're CC'd as opposed to like, wow.
There was a month where I moved out of the communications department and I was going to join marketing. And the big thing I was really excited about was getting away from the communications mailbox. But then I came back, so yeah.
Psych.
How about you guys?
So I do have this bad habit in my personal Opt-Online account of never opening the emails because there's just so much spam that comes in. I think I'm on everybody's list, and I just don't have the time to go and like opt out.
Who has the time to opt out?
Nobody has time to opt out.
Do you remember, was it a couple weeks ago that Vinny said that he sat down and took like 30 minutes and opted out of a bunch of stuff, but it just added viruses to his computer.
You're not supposed to click on links. You can report things as spam, and that usually helps to get them out of your inbox. There is nothing you can do to get off of Disney's mailing list. I've tried it over and over again. They don't care.
Directly.
Yeah, exactly. They do not care at all.
So I unfortunately, my cell phone is a just mess all the time. And I'm always going to my husband, and it's poor thing. And I'm always like, something's not working. He says, well, it's because you have 13,000 unopened emails on your,
So I heard that it was only 10,000. So now that I know it's up to 13,000, that's impressive.
Much better with my work email, of course.
Obviously.
So paying great attention to that. But of course, Heather keeps me.
Shout out to Heather.
Heather Hansberry,
Huge shout out to Heather because Heather helps to prioritize some of those millions of emails I have in my BIA inbox. And without her, I might have 13,000 unopened emails there as well.
I was going to say, usually when I email you, I get a response back like relatively quickly.
Me too.
So you must be at least somewhat on top of it. Or at least maybe she is on your behalf. So.
That is awesome. Okay.
How about you?
Oh, me, right. I'm usually really good about it because I'm very type A, and unopened email makes me feel like mentally ill. Like it drives me a little bonkers. You know what I mean?
What am I missing?
Right, exactly. Or
FOMO,
just it's like clutter. I don't like clutter in my house. I don't like clutter in my mind. I don't like clutter in my inbox. And unopened email feels like clutter to me. So I delete right away if I can. But there are a lot of times when I will leave something unopened as a reminder to follow up on something else. And so over the past week, I had like 20 unopened email, and every time I opened my Gmail account, it made me like icky. It made me feel itchy. Like I just was not happy with it.
Move these on.
I know. I need to get rid of these. I need them out of my sight, out of my mind, out of my space. It was difficult. I guess I'm a little type A plus.
Wow.
I know.
It's kind of like social media, like the negative effects that it has on lives. I never thought about it making you actually itchy.
Yes, I don't like it.
I get nervous because I always think there's a time bomb waiting to explode.
Yes.
Because you don't know what you don't know.
That's right.
And then I'll go back sometimes and I'll be like, oh my God, how did I miss that? So
exactly. I know. It's happened to me multiple times.
All right. So Michelle, Tell us a little bit about what it's like to be the head hedgehog at NJBIA.
Oh, yeah. We love our hedgehogs at BIA. Well, we all know that BIA is an outstanding organization. I'm extremely proud and privileged to lead BIA. We have such a great reputation in the state of New Jersey for what we do on advocacy, working tirelessly every day, our lobbyists do, on protecting New Jersey business interests, trying to keep down the cost of doing business, being regionally competitive, keeping New Jersey affordable. Really proud of what we do in advocacy, and the team works so, so hard. And I'm just very fortunate to be the face of that and the voice of that. And of course, services, member services, resources, what we provide for New Jersey business. I think every day, I'm very passionate about small business. And I just think every day, what type of load is on the small business person? You think about it, you come in the morning and you got to get your shop up and open. And at the same time that they're making or delivering the product or service, they've got to bill for it, and they've got to pay their own bills, and they've got to change the light bulbs, and they've got to tend to their people and their clients and their supply chain. And you talk about having noise, man, these folks have stuff staring at them all over the place.
Absolutely.
So I get really, really excited when I know that the products and services that we deliver at BIA lighten up the load for those small businesses in New Jersey. It just makes me feel really good, like we are part of their solution and their sustainability.
Definitely. And we've added a whole bunch of stuff in the last year and even like just the last 6 months. We used to have an HR hotline, and now we have 3 hotlines total. So one is HR, one is regular business stuff, and one is business disputes. Yeah. So not everybody has a lawyer just on call, ready to go. So you've got, through BIA, 30 minutes of free legal counsel for every month. It's amazing. Shout out to Stephanie Reel, who stood all 3 of those up, right?
And if you just think the value, so I'm an attorney by trade. I know what a billable hour is.
Seriously.
You just think of the value of 3 free 30 minutes every month over the year. That's an incredible. I mean, that pays your dues 20 times over.
100%.
Incredible service.
Absolutely. It is amazing. And
how about our MIWA?
I know. I was just going to say, we did the soft launch of the MIWA in September, and we were just bowled over with the response from the members. Should we recap what a MIWA is?
No, I think we had an episode about the MIWA.
We did.
Wayne Staub. Shout out to Wayne Staub was on. If you missed that one, that was a great one. Go back and re-listen to that. But yeah.
Our members have asked for relief and help with their healthcare benefits for decades. I'm only here, 3.5 years. But the day I came in, we were working on white papers on how do we deliver a product to our members to help them with this. And today we have a health benefit solution program. How fabulous. And our members are driving to it, which is great.
Absolutely. It is the second biggest line item in any business's budget, right? Health benefits. It's
Number
so expensive.
1 cost every year in our survey. What's your biggest cost? Healthcare.
Healthcare. God. And New Jersey is so expensive. I mean, we are the most mandated state in the country, I believe.
We are. We're the most taxed state. We've got the most mandates on business, most healthcare mandates. We just tend to be a little ahead of everybody in some ways that aren't always the best in our interest.
Well, I mean, we tend to be very generous with other people's money is how it sometimes works, right?
It's a great way to put it, Kate.
All right. Anything else that...
Well, you always talk about boots on the ground. So what's a day in the life like for Michelle Sikirka?
Day in the life.
Wow. So every day is a little bit different, but I do like spending time out in the business community. I like being out visiting with our members, understanding what's on their minds, what are they losing sleep over, what more can we provide them by way of resources and benefits. So any given day, I'm out visiting a member. I do a lot of speaking engagements for the business community, which I love, love, love. Because again, when I go out, I deliver kind of what our agenda and what we're doing for business, but at the same time, I'm there to get input from everybody. And every event that I speak at, I always bring back. It helps feed our policy, feed our advocacy, and feed how we build, programs and resources for our members. Of course, though, I love being in the buildings. We have such a great staff here at NJBIA. And so anytime that we can spend together brainstorming on the next best thing for our member is tremendous. So I just came out of doing an interview with NJTV News. Shout out to Brianna Venozzi, awesome reporter.
That's fabulous.
So Brianna was here, and so it could be an interview, it could be a meeting with a member, it could be spending time with our own staff, it could be out advocating. I spend time in the State House too on our big issues. And it's important that that NJBIA be very, very visible out there regularly, often, all the time, so that people know that we're here and we're a force to be reckoned with. Good for us.
Absolutely.
Cool.
That's why we're the biggest and the baddest, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. I think we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to play Awful or Awesome.
Cool.
And we're back. time to play Awful or Awesome, which is a game that faithful listeners will know and love well. I'm going to name 3 things, and you have to decide quickly if it is awful or awesome, and then be prepared to defend your answers. Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
All right. First, gratuitous pet pictures.
Awesome.
I would have to agree. I think they're awesome.
I'm going to go with awful.
No, you can't.
What do you have against the pets?
It's not that I have anything against the pets. It's that, I don't know, like, it gets monotonous. Like, it's sort of the same thing with the baby photos. Like, half of my phone is probably my daughter Chloe, and the other half is probably my dog Luna.
Seriously.
I try not to throw that out at everybody on, like, Facebook and everything. But Tara loves to, like, push that stuff hard, so I don't know.
She's the mom. Of course she
she's the
does.
mom, so.
But you know what? It's like a sunrise or a sunset. Okay, because you're in the moment. Think about it, right? I mean, the sunrise and sunset pretty much looks the same every single day, but
Except
it's
it
unique
doesn't.
every single time, right?
Yeah.
Every day it's unique
Totally.
because of where you are in your mind and what's going on. I have unopened emails. Forget that. I got 10,000 pictures of my cats on my phone. Okay?
I love it. I love it. And what is your cat's name again?
Well, I have 2, Amber and Max.
Amber Max. Wasn't there a McLovin in there at one point?
No, well, you know, when we got
That's
Max.
That's an
I know, it's a
objectively
great
perfect
name.
It
for
is.
a
I agree.
When we got Max, because Max is, they call it a money cat. He's got the M on his forehead.
Oh, yeah.
And so we needed to have a name with M. So his name is really Maximilian.
Okay.
But we tetered with McLovin.
McLovin.
Yes,
That would
I
be
love.
perfect.
Yeah, well, no, and I'm like a super bad. I love super bad.
That's a
Yeah.
great movie.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love it. Okay.
I was actually just thinking the other day that for all the photos I have of my daughter and all the photos I have of my dog, not counting our wedding, there's probably less than like 20 or 30 photos of Tara and I together, and we've been together for 10 years. So,
terrible.
Yeah. So maybe we need to stop and think about taking photos of more than just the cats.
Seriously.
Or cats, dogs, and babies.
Yeah, so you need like a family portrait pretty
Something
soon,
like that. Well,
right?
we probably have something like that, but you know, like it's.
I mean, the baby's
yeah.
gonna be a year old in the summer, right?
Yeah.
It's just
We have a lot of photos of her.
Right.
You know, we can draw the 2 of us in or Photoshop it or something. I don't know.
yeah, you're like the AV nerd. You could Photoshop
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure it can work out.
Totally. Yeah, at one point I had to move all of my cat pictures to Dropbox because they were just taking up so much
Wow.
space on my phone. And then I got an alert from Dropbox, like, you need to upgrade.
I have no space on the cloud. I am out of space on the cloud.
Wow.
Not backup, no space on.
I
the
want to
cloud.
know how many photos it takes to fill up Dropbox and the cloud.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next, dance competitions.
I don't watch any of that stuff.
You don't, but you have to like have an opinion on the skill that it takes to be in a...
yes, the skill that it takes, great, awesome, all that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like Dancing with the Stars in particular, they're not stars, right? Like,
Right,
every
yes,
once in a while
you're right.
I'll see the commercials and it's like Lou Ferrigno
Yeah.
versus Nancy Kerrigan, and I'm like, really?
Dancing with-
that's the bar where we're putting
They
stars.
should rename it Dancing with the D-List.
Yeah, it was kind of like Celebrity Apprentice. Like, none of them were really stars either.
Right.
So it was like, I don't know. But
Yeah.
I guess, hey, for what it's worth, you know, the skill that it takes to go out and do that, I'm very impressed. I love dancing. And,
Yeah, I think awesome. I mean, I've never been one for the American Idol or the
Yeah,
singing because
Dancing with
it
Stars.
makes
So
me
you think you can
cringe.
dance.
Right. It makes me cringe when they sing and they sing badly. Like, that hurts me, you know? But watching somebody dance, that's really fun for me. I like it. Awesome. What do you think?
Well, I have a whole new appreciation for dance
I thought you
competitions.
might. I thought you might.
Yeah,
Tell
I was
us the story.
definitely not a bystander observer in terms of watching them on TV at all. But having had the opportunity to participate in one, I am now in the awesome category.
And you won it. You didn't just participate. You won. You
I
beat the
did.
pants off everybody else in that competition.
I did, but let's be clear. It was not necessarily on my dancing technique. It was on my fundraising skills. It was for an awesome organization. Shout out to young audiences. Last year I was in the Mad Hot Dazzle Ballroom competition. Yes, I did
So
win.
cool.
It's because I raised the most money, which I'm very proud of because they're such an awesome organization.
They are.
And actually this year, their 45th anniversary is the April 21st, Mad
Ooh.
Hot Dazzle Ballroom 45.
Are you going to dance
Hey.
again?
So actually, a group of us are dancing. The
defending
winners.
champions?
We don't
Yeah.
get to defend our beautiful big glittery trophy, which is proudly displayed up in my office.
I saw
And
it.
every
It is the
afternoon around
best
3 or
trophy.
4 o'clock, the sun shines off of it, and it looks like a disco in my office. It's fantastic.
I love it.
But we are going to do a routine, and so that'll be fun. So I was really thrilled. We were actually supposed to practice Tuesday night, and I had my shoes out. I haven't had my dance shoes out in a year now, and I was already in the car, and the weather got so bad that they postponed. So I was a little bummed. So
That's
looking
too
forward
bad.
to it. Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, I still have the footage from last year of Michelle rehearsing. So I'll play that over while we talk about this.
That is fabulous.
Gee, thanks, Vin.
No, you were great. great. You were so great. God, that was awesome.
Great experience. Built a lot of internal confidence.
I bet. I bet it did. All right, last one, the Boardwalk.
I'm going to go with awful.
How could you possibly do that?
No, I'm not really a fan. I love the beach, although now it seems like that's getting less and less appealing too, because I saw some report about how you're not supposed to go in the ocean anymore. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah, like we've polluted the,
No. Do not talk about New Jersey shores.
I'm not
being
specifically
polluted.
calling out New Jersey.
I was responsible for water in the state of New Jersey for 3
go,
years.
Vin.
Okay,
Way to go.
I know how pristine.
But
that
I've just
water
never
is.
been a fan of the Boardwalk. Like the games, I got
Yeah.
it is probably easier to win a Russian election than it is like the theme where you flip the frog into the cup at the Boardwalk. You know, like I'm not a fan.
The carnies.
The
No,
carny
I got it.
games, yes.
But I got to tell you though, my dad, God bless my dad, unfortunately deceased for over 25 years. But my dad actually had a stand on the Boardwalk in Seaside.
No way.
Yes, and
Did he ran?
But you're from way up north, aren't you? From
North Bergen,
North
yes,
Bergen.
yeah, Hudson County. But no, we would go down, and actually, he owned the stand before I was born. But when I was born, he loved the Boardwalk. You couldn't get him on the beach. Could not get him on the beach, but he loved the Boardwalk. He knew back in the day how to time the wheels.
Oh my
There was
gosh.
a magic too, the ones where you press the button. And let me tell you something. My best friend would come to the shore. We'd spend a week down there. I'd come home with 5 stuffed animals, 3 albums, all the candy. It was fantastic.
Game
You
in
know
the
the inside
system.
tricks.
Knew the inside tricks.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah. Now all the stupid technology, you know,
Yeah.
the art of
not
that
the same.
skill is lost. Yeah.
It's not the same.
No.
So you're in the awesome category of Boardwalk.
So I have to say, like back in the day of a kid growing up, the Boardwalk absolutely awesome, and still even we love taking our kids when they were young, and I do love walking on a Boardwalk. We have a house in Sea Isle. We only have a promenade, which I absolutely love because it's quiet. It's not all the hoopla of a Boardwalk. But every once in a while, Neil and I'll take a ride to Ocean City just to walk the Boardwalk, have that ice cream on the Boardwalk. There's
Yes.
just something very, very New Jersey shore-y about.
Yeah, it's very nostalgic.
Absolutely.
I agree. I didn't even grow up here, and I love the Boardwalk.
Yes.
And you nailed it. Like the food, the ice cream, like the pizza.
The only place
all
I'm
that.
eating French fries and pizza is
Thank
on
you.
the Boardwalk. Yeah.
That's exactly right. Having a beer, it's just fantastic. I love the Boardwalk.
One thing that I'll say is objectively awesome about the Boardwalk. You and I had a conversation not that long ago where we were talking about it. And what was the name of the place? There was a specific one. Jenkinson's, exactly.
Yes, I couldn't remember. and I was
BIA member.
Yes.
BIA member.
Shout
Shout out to a BIA member.
That's exactly
And I'm
right.
about to encourage you to go to their website too, because
Yes.
we were trying to figure out what the name of the place was. So we Googled it and we were on their website. There is a button you can click right on their webpage and watch camera footage of penguins just hanging out.
Seriously. They
that was
have an
the most
aquarium. There's a
adorable
penguin
thing.
cam.
Yeah,
It's
their aquarium's
amazing.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
we wasted a full 5 minutes watching
Yeah.
the penguin cam.
It was
Full disclosure to our
adorable.
boss here.
It was adorable. I
You
encourage everybody
mean
to go and
you were
watch
spending
it.
time with a member virtually?
That's right. That's right. We were researching and spending time with a member virtually. It was
There you go.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. See how we support our members at BIA?
That's exactly
Isn't this
right.
great?
Yes. Now I can't wait to visit them in person. Like I'm definitely going to Jenkinson's Boardwalk this summer.
And in
Yeah,
fairness,
maybe we can visit the penguins.
well, and
Yes.
in fairness, let's go down south now. Shout out to Maurice Piers.
Oh,
yes.
Wildwood. I mean, come
Oh, I
on, like
love
they're the
Wildwood.
place to be. Absolutely.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yes, yeah.
Love
So we have all
Wildwood.
these great boardwalk experiences
We
in New
do.
Jersey. Come to New Jersey. Go to the
Yeah,
boardwalk.
that's right. Oh my goodness. Now I'm thinking about all the other places, the Asbury Park Boardwalk, and oh man, I want to go to the shore. Why isn't it summer yet?
Because there's snow outside.
Yes, there's never going to not be snow. We're actually recording this, I want to say, towards the end of March, and it doesn't matter. You could be listening to this in like July,
Yes.
and I'm sure there's still going to be snow
That's
out.
right.
So, yeah,
That's right.
It's never going to end.
All right, so I think that's
Anyway,
the game.
That's the game. So,
Fun.
Michelle, tell us how people can get a hold of you.
Yeah, well, actually, you can get a hold of me a few ways. So my email is first initial last name, MSIEKERKA at NJBIA.org. Phone 609-858-9500. But you can go on our website and you can click a button that says Tell Michelle. And the purpose of that button is that our members always have access to sharing information with me, thoughts, ideas, concerns, comments, and folks use that. And I respond ASAP. And at least once a week, I get a handful of member outreaches through that, and it's fantastic because it gives me the ability one-on-one to connect with members who I might not otherwise have the opportunity to talk to because they can't get out to our events or, they just haven't had the time to call me because they're so busy.
Very cool.
Yeah,
All
awesome.
right, so I guess that's our show,
I
right?
think that's our show. Please
So,
subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe. Subscribe. You can do it right on our homepage. If not, check us out on YouTube. You can check us out. We have a playlist right on our YouTube page. If you listen to us on iTunes, we totally appreciate a 5-star review. Really helps us get the show out there and be heard.
Absolutely. Thank you to subscribers and listeners. We appreciate the support. Thank you to New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group, the official sponsor of the show.
Thank you so much to New Jersey Manufacturing.
They do home, auto, and workers' comp, so check them out if you're in the market for updated coverage. And finally, thanks to Michelle Sakurka for being with us today.
Pleasure
Thank you very
being
much.
here. You legitimized this.
We finally arrived.
We finally made it.
Yes.
Look at
I
that.
remember in our very first episode, we said that it was season 1 and you needed to kind of bear with us for a little
Yeah.
while. It's season 2 now.
Well, no, I thought we were in season 3 now.
It's season 3 now.
There you go.
Well, shout out to you guys. Great job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the support. We appreciate
Yeah.
it. All right. Bye. Next time.
Later.